Hi friends, this is Cynthia with Let's Go Van Camping. Today I am at Widewater State Park in Virginia, in Stafford, Virginia. It's about 20 minutes from my house, and I'm gonna take a little walk and talk at the same time so you guys can see the scenery. I do apologize. Well, I can't apologize for the wind, right? I have no control over that. So that looks like a little pavilion right there. And let me turn around just so you can see. So that building there is the visitor center. It's very nice on the inside. I think that's bathrooms right there. And just like a little picnic area, you can come and grill up here for the day. So the park has some camping, but it's very limited. So the camping is for people who canoe in and set up camp. So it's primitive. Somebody else can like drive in and kind of meet them and do a drop off, like for supplies or whatever for the stay. Of course, you do have to reserve your spot. But it's not like other camps that I've been to, other state parks yet. Yet is the important word, because they are actually in the process of starting to build out this park so that they can have traditional camping with, trailers and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's okay. There are plenty of state parks to go to and camp at, as well as other parks and resorts. But look at that beautiful water. Oh, they have canoes. I suppose you can rent them. Maybe one day. Ooh, bugs. Well, yeah, we're outside, so it was like a little swarm of little nasty little pesky bugs. Oh well. So anyway, oh, that's nice too. So okay, I see the road. Let me get down this hill a little bit more to show you. So there's a parking lot over there, and so there's a road that comes in, and you park, and you can go down to the dock. I don't know. So I don't know where that camping area is where you can canoe and camp. I'm sure it's on the map. I hate these little gnat things. I am in their territory. I get it. For all you bug lovers out there. That's okay. So anyway, here's a hiking trail. Long Pond Trail. Okay. And the visitor center is literally 0.1 mile up the hill. Danger, swimming hazard. Due to swift currents. I don't plan on swimming, even if it was a good day to swim. I can swim. I just don't do lakes and ponds. But this is very pretty, very peaceful. We have a bench here. Ta-da! You can come down and sit by the water if you dare. Have lunch with the bugs. It is wide water. There are a lot of shells down there on the ground. Look at that. Very nice. Yep, it smells like a pond. But it's really pretty here. So if you're into canoeing or want to try canoeing, but you don't have your own canoe, clearly you can rent one. Alright, so what's down this trail? Let's go. I'll go for a little walk. So the person at the visitor center, she told me I guess there's like really two main trails, and I think like a smaller loop trail, but all of them are about combined it's like 3 miles. So now you've seen my other videos that I posted, from my most recent camping trip to Claytor State Park, you would have seen that I had a little fall at the end of one of my videos after I got back on the road, not even on the trail, and sprained my ankle a little bit. It did swell up. It didn't bruise. Another bench, so if you get tired, take a seat. And it's better. It's a lot better. I'm limping a lot less than I was, and able to walk on it more. So it's definitely better. Not 100%. Actually, my ankle never was 100% after I had a pretty bad fall. Twisted it like, oh gosh, about 30 years ago. At work, trying to chase down a customer because they left their stuff on the counter, and I had to wear dress shoes and linoleum floor, and I slipped or twisted my ankle, and the doctors actually thought I had fractured my ankle because it was pretty bad. Thankfully, it wasn't a fracture, and so it's never been a normal size ever since. And so it's the same ankle that I injured the other day. But thankfully, again, I didn't break it. Twisted it pretty badly and took care of it right away. I'm still wearing it's an elastic brace, like a copper fit brace, and actually it's been very helpful instead of doing an ACE wrap. So that's been really helpful with the support and actually even the swelling. I take it off at night just so my foot can breathe and feel a little better. All right. So yeah, so this is just one of the... Ouch. Okay, we won't keep doing that, or I'll just quit this walk right now. I'm not trying to tick my ankle off like, seriously, lady, we're just getting better and you want to twist me up again? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a risk walking on this path because there's big, branches sticking up. I am not walking fast, and I'm trying to be mindful where I step. Oh, little critters. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. There's not much to see on this path. It's trees. Oh, I hear something in the water. I don't know if it's fish or frogs or turtles or all of the above. Looks like there's another path. Oh, this one kind of circles right back, I think. Oh, bugs. I'm gonna go back on the path I was on. So, I think this park would be, until they get it built out for camping, it's a nice day park. It's really nice and pretty here. I did see on the way up, it had big signs that says Widewater Beach, but then underneath is like private road. I was like, okay. Oh, am I at the end of the road? Okay, well, never mind. I'll just turn around. I don't know. Let me turn back. I'm sorry. So, this sign, authorized vehicles only. Okie dokie. I'll turn back. So, that was a little confusing. So I'm like, is that just private property? And I think I definitely saw one that said private property. This is a pretty cool spot. You could kind of walk in, try to back up some. You can like just sit down, spread out, pop up your chair and just sit down and eat in the woods if you wanted to. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's really pretty. You're seeing the clouds reflecting off the water. Get up a little tiny bit closer. I don't want to get too close. Yeah. Well, it looks pretty clean. But I have no doubt that this water is also part of the Potomac River, or Potomac River. I jokingly call it Potomac because why not? So, alright, so this was one trail. I'm just gonna walk back towards my car. Actually, maybe, let's see, I'm gonna go back up this trail and see if it does indeed take me anywhere different. Or, I'm sure the scenery won't really be different because it's trees. Oh yeah, okay. It's taking me, it looks like, to the back of a building. I just spray some off on me before I start it. Oh. Okay, it looks like I'm back at I'm right back at the beginning. I think when you first come into the park, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so there's the visitor center parking ahead. It's on the other side. So, I think there's a trail over here. So I might as well just go. And that should bring me back to where I parked, which is way down yonder. I don't want to walk on the grass. I have to say, they do a really good job with keeping up the parks so far that I've seen. I look forward to when we can actually come up here and go camping. I'll probably be coming up here all the time. So this one's the Long Pond Trail. This one's got some gravel going on. Oh, so there's... Oh, either one is Long Pond. Well, let's just go down this way. So I have another camping trip coming up at the end of the week. I'm so excited. Part of the excitement is I really enjoy camping. I am shocked at how much, like, I'm really enjoying this. This weather right now is also helping because I don't like it when it's super hot and muggy and icky. So there, I don't see any humans, but like across the way, you can see, I don't know, I'm assuming that's private property over there, so I'm not gonna zoom in. But yeah, it's private property over there, and then this goes further down. It's part of the Long Pond. But so anyway, I used to go hiking, like trail hiking, with a friend of mine in New York many years ago. We would like go to the Cats. We lived in the Albany area, which is the capital district area, and we would go to the Catskill area, or I think primarily the Catskill area, and we just like take a walk up the mountain. Really nice, pretty view, especially when you make it to the top. Oh, there's the road ahead. Okay. It's kind of hidden by some bushels a little bit. I don't really want to walk through that. Oh, okay, it keeps going. All right. Oh, sorry, I'm buzzing in my ear. Oh no, that one actually does go to the road. So I'm going to turn around because I really do believe on the other side of this trail, if it's across the water there, this is the end of the wide water. That is private property. So I ain't trying to get shot. Just kidding. No, actually, I'm not kidding. I'm not going to go walk on people's property. So anyway, so I really enjoyed that. And we would, try to go a couple of times during the summer. And I haven't done that in years and years and years and years. Not just because I moved to Virginia, just because life, changed. My friend got married and had a couple of kids, and I was moving forward with my education and my career as a nurse, and then I ended up leaving and came to Virginia. And so I was watching people on YouTube, and I was like, that looks like so much fun. Like, just to go out and be out in nature. I can't say that I would do it for life, like as a lifer or dweller, put it that way, for a long period of time, maybe for a short stint, say a season, say like the spring or the fall, or I could do that, probably could do that. I say probably because I don't know for sure. But doing these weekend trips, I'm really enjoying it because I don't have to worry about, say, compared to van lifers, for example. And I'm not putting that down because you have to know what you signed up for, right? And this is no judgment whatsoever. But I enjoy it because I don't have to worry about where can I park tonight. That, and I think, would probably be the biggest stressor. It seems like finding someplace to park that's either preferably free, right, and safe. And so the way I'm doing this with pretty much sticking to state parks or my daughter's driveway, I found that I heard a new term today on a video I was watching. It's called mooch docking. Yeah, I've done mooch docking twice. Haven't done the boondocking. I probably will not do that by myself. But just knowing that I'm going someplace where there is security, there are designated people on the campground, whether it's private or state or it could be national or whatever. So for me, yes, I'm paying for that, but when you talk about a 3-night stay, because I would say that's probably 2 to 3 nights is where we stay for the most part. That cost is still less than or about 1 night at a hotel. Because, so it's still a less expensive option than having to rent a hotel room. And plus, you're out, you're getting fresh air. I don't know, I just really like it. And it's so relaxing. You can just kind of put your feet up. Don't have to worry about doing too much. There was a big bug, so I had to let that creature pass by. It's another trail. it's just so nice, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. And I do feel that based on the up, I'm sorry, how do I say it? The updated versions of two state parks we've been to, they are really nice. So I am sure when this one is done, it's going to be a hopping place. It's going to be a hopping place, but I will probably try to get up here and camp here every chance I get. For one thing, it's close to home. That's a number one benefit right there. Oh, look at here. This thing's just full of tiny little paths everywhere. Yep, private property over yonder. I don't get too close and drop my stuff. What is that over there? It's a little buggy today, but you know, it's still warm out, but it feels so good because it's not scorching hot. It's breezy today too. I don't know what this is. Some sort of landing. And you can see there's some water runoff spot. Okay. So nice. But yeah. So the next spot I'm going to is actually a private resort, a private campground resort. The cost is slightly more. I think their cost for camping with hookups, I believe it was $60, whereas I'm finding that the state park ones that for our sites are about $50. I think, yeah, about that. So that's not too bad. So I'll do 2 nights, 3 days, 2 nights. Sorry about the wind. The wind's coming. Okay. Oh, it's a fishing pier. Right. Okay, well, I don't want to keep pointing my camera too much. I don't want people to think I'm filming them, even though I can't see a soul over there. I'm sure that people are just, there might be somebody over there. So anyway, keep going. Yeah, when the wind blows, I'll try to stop talking because there's no sense in trying to talk over the wind. It's a losing battle. And I'm working on getting a microphone type situation set up. I had to go to AT&T to get the dongle I needed. I did look on Amazon, but then I have to wait for shipment. And you know, the funny thing is, so let me tell you what I did today. Let me just start there. So today, my Honda had its maintenance light come on. I was driving home from Crater Lake. I was thinking to myself, well, I've been driving this. I've been up to New York and twice, and driving it back and forth to work every day, which the distance is a lot shorter now, but still. And and I got the van in March. And I'm like, oh, and plus we went to Shenandoah Park too, so it's got some miles on it, And I'm like, I haven't had a maintenance light come on, because it does tell you. That's one thing I like about Honda. It tells you what maintenance you need to have. So on the way home from my trip, the light came on. I was like, okay, cool. And I know I have at least a few days to get it done. So I drove home on Friday. I had to work Saturday and Sunday, and I worked 12-hour shifts. So I worked from 7 to 7, and so I already planned Monday's the day. And I got up this morning because I try to get there early as I possibly can. get there like about 7. And they took an hour and a half to do everything they needed to do. And so the guy, you roll up to their bay and get your information, whatever. And the guy says, for everything, it's going to be, because this is a used vehicle, everything is going to be like $800 something with coupons and whatever. I'm like, you mean to tell me none of this stuff is covered by my warranty? So there's the road and private property. So we're going to turn around. And he goes, oh, let me check. So we had to go inside, which is fine. And he pulled it up and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, it's going to be like $400 with the coupons and whatever, because there were some things that's still covered under warranty. Even though, yes, the van's 5 years old, but I got that extended warranty. So I was like, okay, that's better than 8 something. Well, I don't like to use like I'm lucky. I do like to say I'm favored, right? Instead. So when I went to check out, it was even less than that. It was like 3 something. I'm like, well, praise God. Yay. Yay me. Yay for me. So there's that. While I was waiting for my vehicle, I was looking at some videos on how to improve your YouTube video quality and stuff. Because, I'm not, I don't make the videos because this is the lifestyle I'm trying to have, be a vlogger like that. I just like to share my experiences and, with whoever wants to watch it. So, but at the same time, I want to, have videos that sound good, that look good, without breaking the bank. So, hold on. I think there's wind coming. When the wind blows, I'll breathe. Since I'm walking and talking. Oh, that was a psych. Okay, God. Anyway. Oh, goodness. So anyway. So I did recently, from Walmart, got this selfie stick that I'm using and a tripod that can be used as a selfie stick. And it came with a mic, but I can't plug the mic into my phone because I don't have a regular like headset phone plug, like a lot of phones don't, right? So I looked on Amazon. Of course, I could get it from Amazon because I went to Target first. Big spider web. And Target didn't have it, so I looked on Amazon and it's like, well, I could order from them. I said, let me just go to AT&T because, and I said to myself before, because I went home, I said to myself, when I go to AT&T lately, and that's where our service is through, I'm like, I have been favored and things come out less than I expected, right? Like the last time, OtterBoxes are not cheap. And I got mine for like 50% off or something, right? So I was like, great. Wasn't expecting that. Well, today I go to get these doggle things and the price is still the same. So that's a good thing. They were about $10 the last time I purchased one a few years ago. And that shorted out and I have no idea where it's at anyway. So they were having a sale. And the sale is, if you buy 3, you get like 20% off. So I'm like, I'll get 3. That way I have a backup and a backup for the backup, right? Because it's not like they expire. And I am an Android girl, not an iPhone girl. So they only had 2. I'm like, well, can you order one and like I pay for it or whatever? So the store employee and the manager, what they did was I paid for one of the 2 in the store and I paid for one as an order online and got the other one for free, which was a better deal anyway. So I was like, thanks God, there's that favor. Okay, where am I at now? Oh, there's the paddle launch. Oh, I know where I am. There's my van. Let me step out. There's my van down there. Okay, all right, let's see. Let's go down to the paddle lounge. This is helping my 10-minute walk daily, y'all. Especially since I haven't really walked as much the last 2 days due to my ankle. So, and it's actually not hurting unless I step, unless I step on, like a big branch or a rock, kind of weird. And it doesn't really hurt. It's just like, hey. But yeah, so I ended up leaving the store with 2, and I have another one that's going to be shipped. So I want to try to see if I can do a better quality with my mic and stuff. I also learned something else new, which is like a duh. Other people probably know this, but I'm not a tech savvy person. So when I learn something new, especially when it comes to technology, I get a little excited. So I have, like I said, I purchased a selfie stick, and I also purchased a tripod. They are actually the same company, but it probably doesn't matter if it's the same company or not. But at the end of the selfie stick, there is a screw at the bottom. And I was just saying to my husband, like, at some point, I'm probably going to want to get a tripod because, for example, setting up the tent, I would have liked to have filmed that, but I really don't have a tripod tall enough to do that, and unless I pack my selfie ring, which is like a big one. And I'm like, I really don't want to pack a selfie ring for a camping trip. And so on one of the videos I watched today, the young lady was like, hey, you can actually extend and make your selfie stick and whatever tripod you have, your selfie stick tripod altogether. Because your selfie stick extends. It also has a screw on the bottom, and the top of my tripod has the same screw, and you just screw it onto that and extend your pole, and guess what? You have a tripod. I'm like, nice! One less thing to purchase, and it's easy to pack up and take with you. Oh, look where I'm at. I'm back. I'm back where I started with the first walk. Look at that. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, what's this sign over here? Yeah, so that works. Hydra, stop this. Hydrilla. What the world? Oh, thyme is an invasive aquatic plant with roots in the water of Africa, Australia, parts of Asia, introduced to Florida, 1960s. By aquarium trade, Hydrilla has spread across much of the South. Why is it a problem? Major threat to our lakes, rivers, and ponds. I'm sorry. I was just showing you guys the water. But so I was just stopping to read this sign about this hydrilla stuff that is not from this country, but is apparently wreaking havoc on some of our waters. Huh. All right. Okie dokie. So now, which way do I want to go back up? Let's just go this way. There's another sign here. Oh, before I do that, no fishing, no picnicking, no problem. Oh, salamander. I'm just going to walk there. So peaceful, quiet. There were some people out on the boat a little while ago. I don't know if you saw them in the video earlier. And so, and you can see, like, well, maybe you can't, but if I zoom in, there's basically homes on the other side. So probably when I was coming up the road, it's all of those people's access to the beach. That's cool. So I don't believe the state is allowing people to jump in on their side to swim, which is fine because it doesn't look like it's a good place to do that. on the edge of the water. It looks kind of grimy, but that might change as they build up. Swept away with the tide. Oh, this was established in 1815. Expanded in 1942. Oh, maybe another day I'll come down and do that. So, I'm actually going to head back to my car and grab my lunch and decide where I want to sit and eat. I stopped and got a salad because I was starting to get hungry and I really wanted to come up to the park. And I'm glad I came up. It's a great day to come up. Not hot, it's sunny. I know the wind's blowing a little bit every now and again. There's more than fish. Oh. So there's another sign about the history. Well, there's definitely history here in Stafford. It is the home of George Washington's childhood. And sure it's the home of a lot of other things too. It is history. So, I don't like to get into political debates and whatever. So, that's the paths. I think I've pretty much walked all of them on this little adventure to Widewater State Park in Stafford, Virginia. There's another trail. Actually, this looks like the trail I was just on, just maybe at a different angle. Oh, I'm definitely getting hungry. So I am heading back to my van. Oh, as I was saying, I had stopped to get salad because I was starting to get a tiny bit hungry before I headed up this way. And I knew hunger was going to come. And I actually want to stay here and eat my lunch. My ankle's getting a little testy right now too, so did good. All right, I'm just gonna walk on over to my car now. So thanks for hanging with me on this walk, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. That's it for now, y'all. Bye.